Bakit naman hindi ko re-reward yung sarili ko ng mga ganito kagagandang papel kung gagamitin ko naman sila for work din? O, di ba? Ginastify ko na lang. Hi everyone! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before I made this other episode, I told you to comment down below what you want to see or for me to feature. And one of the most requested is worst and best buys. But before that, I was asked of like most remarkable buys or gifts that has been given to me through the years that I have accumulated and are still with me to date. So today I'm going to show you 10 of those things that were given to me, gifted to me, or purchased by me as a reward for myself. But these are definitely most remarkable ones because of the story and the people behind it. Okay, so a pair of Cartier earrings. Actually, old pa to because the new one has the closure na. This one still has the gap, so it means it's really old. When I started getting extra money from what I was doing, when it started to get revenues already, I really made ipon to be able to buy myself Cartier. It was very remarkable because I was able to gift myself one before the age of 30. So, sabi ko, I will always keep this and then I would intend to give this to my future daughter. I've shared in a lot of my features, interviews, and my write-ups because I also write that I really have a penchant for shoes, but before I collected all the amount of shoes that I have now, I invested and I bought whenever there's something special, luxury or branded jewelry, because I want my things to always have a story behind it. So the next one would have to be the Sweet Alhambra. So nag-ipon ulit ako, and it wasn't that sikat also to a lot of people before. I always see it sa mga celebrities abroad. They're wearing it and I feel like it's very dainty, it's very social, and I just feel that there's something in it that looks very royal. That's why when I was able to save up a little more, I bought a new one for myself. So, there. The third one is really, really special. It's a gift. It's so dirty now. But I didn't even dare touch it, even if it's really dirty, because this is my very first pair of Manolos. And it was given to me by Marian herself for my birthday. I think it was in 2016 or something when she gave this to me. Even before I started my Manolo collection. Because she herself is a collector, especially when she was pregnant. All the flat shoes. She loves Manolos. They're very comfortable. Even if they're high heels. So, naiyak ako kasi nagpabili siya. Hindi niya size. And then, on the day of my birthday, sabi niya, open mo na, sa'yo yan. That's your birthday gift. So, syempre, for me, sabi ko, oh my God, sanay ako nakatanggap ng gifts, but from someone that's really well-known. And it's really something. It's a mark of something special between me and her. So, talagang, kahit friends ko, kahit may mga nire-refer ako na magaling to clean it, I don't dare touch it because there's a very beautiful story behind it. It's just there on display. Number 4, this one is very special because, who would have thought that someone so random, someone that you don't even know, would gift you an expensive watch. Then I don't know her, she just follows me, and then she was so excited, and she was just sobrang natutuwa daw sa mga pinopost ko. My story daw is very inspiring for her. She gave me a watch, a Mont Blanc na moon face na watch. It's this one. It's brand new. I think the accessories are upstairs, or I keep it somewhere because I keep all the certificates and everything else together. I managed to pull this out today from my things. It's really remarkable. May mga plastic pa siya sa likod kasi I really treasure it dahil who would really give something na, sobrang to a random person, why would you give it, diba? Kaya parang naiiyak ako whenever people tell me that my life touched their lives because of what I do. Who would have thought? Diba? Na para, even if I'm not in the medical profession, these stories would still, make someone else's heart feel better or someone else's life feel better. Nakakatuwa, nakakakilig, and, it just warms my heart. It makes me more inspired to do what I'm doing all the more. That's also one of the reasons why I made the channel, para I get to reach out for people to get to know me better, because I might seem like hindi ako animated, hindi ako palakawento. I write a lot, but people who doesn't see me on a daily basis doesn't know na ganito ako kadaldal. And everything that is very sentimental, I keep. It's a beautiful place for me to showcase them as well. I don't think they're so remarkable, but for me they are, because ever since I was little, I was really a big fan of notebooks and pens, pencil cases. As in, bata pa ako noon, yung mga makukulay na pencil, tapos yung mga 10-in-1 na mga ball pen. You're so 90s if you know that. Tapos yung mga collectibles na pencil cases. Oh my God, I made my mama buy all those. Eh, syempre, di pa ako masyadong aware na may mga ganitong notebook. So, when I was already into it, I started buying and collecting them. Aside from collecting them, I really use them for office needs, for writing down new ideas. Because I'm already in the kind of industry and I'm already into this, sabi ko sa sarili ko, bakit naman hindi ko re-reward din sarili ko ng mga ganito kagagandang papel kung gagamitin ko naman sila for work din. O diba? Justify ko na lang. But I really, really do use them. I got this limited edition pencil case to go with this limited edition notebook. It's the Escale Jaunt Monogram. Escale pala is this year. Hindi ko binaba, but I have it also. This is the Jaunt Monogram that was a summer collection by Louis Vuitton. If I'm not mistaken, was last year. So, mga lalaking print siya. And it's purple. So, anything the shade of purple and pink will make me buy. Most definitely. So, that is Boodle. So, this one is Catogram. This one is this year's holiday collection. I have the previous holidays collection, but I'm using it now, so medyo makapal na siya in marumi, so I didn't bring it down anymore. But I really make sure to have those kinds of things from time to time. I can make an entire review about all the notebooks of these brands in one episode because I have that much. I have the Goyard. This one is a very memorable one because it's pink, and everything pink is hard to buy for Hermes. And then I got it for my first trip to Japan. So sabi ko, sige, let's spend because it's my first trip to Japan and it's a notebook and it makes me happy and I use it. They all have their backstory, so if you want, you can just comment down below that you would like it to be featured on another episode on another time. Next would have to be the Gucci bag. This is very, very remarkable. It was written all over the pages of magazines and entertainment websites because this Gucci bag was only made for the top 10 clients of Gucci. 2 kami na Filipinos as written there, and then one of them who was lucky enough to get the bag is me. So there, it's really nice. Look, they never sold it because it's a design special for the gift, for that holiday gift for their top clientele. So, sabi ko nga, it took a lot of time and effort for me and a lot of purchases to reach whatever it is that I have now. So, they also saw that their brand is part of your lifestyle. So, there was a time talaga everyone loved it. Up to now, even my kids, they love the brand. So, there. I'll show you because you can see in their website that they have yung something like this, like a duffel, but they never printed it in black with the stripes. That's their trademark logo. So there, I use it whenever we travel na mga bilisan lang because it's like a cute travel bag that you can place some essentials into. Ang hirap na ng spelling, ang hirap pa ng pronunciation niya. So my 7th purchase, I was the first one, alongside some of the royalties, were chosen to have the